This is Mr. Stan 913 here. We're at Saratoga Springs and we're at the Saratoga track for early breakfast. And the horses are warming up for today's races. This is our first time here and man, I'm amazed. This is really cool. Their horses are coming by now. We're watching them come by. Here comes one right now. Look at how beautiful.
Is this your first time here, guys?
This is really a fun time, to tell you. To see something for the first time, and I have goosebumps right now just to see these beautiful horses warming up. We're gonna stay for a few races today, but right now we're having breakfast. They have breakfast at the terrace, so we're having breakfast, and then we're gonna go for a tour of the facility, and then races start I think around 12 or 1. This is really cool. So we just had breakfast. Breakfast was pretty good. Sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, French toast. They had a lot of fruit, pastries, coffee. I think it's like $20-some a person. Get here early, I recommend. Look at this.
All right.
So we're gonna go on a tour, which starts every 15 minutes. And the tours are till 9 o'clock. Here comes a horse out now. Good morning. We just finished breakfast again, like I said, and now we're in line for a tram tour. We're waiting for the tram, and we're going to take a tour of the facilities, and we're going to see what it's like. We have our program here for today's races. There's 10 races, so we're going to stay for a few races. Let's see what this tour is like. Like I said, we're waiting for the tram to show up. So we're on the tram ride right now. I think we get off, not sure, but they're taking us around the track here. As you see, the horses are still riding, and taking us around the track.
Lucky is a retired New York bred thoroughbred racehorse. He raced 33 times. He won twice. So he's not too much of a racehorse. His real name, his racing name is Discreet Encounter. And that's why his new owner calls him Lucky. Get it? Discreet Encounter.
So we're still on the tour. So we're on the back side of the track right now. You see the starting gate right here. And we're headed towards the stables for our next tour guide.
You know, the horses, outright horses are during the day. When you go out to the track, you see the horses with, you know, the pony next to them. These are the horses right here for the outright. So these are real good ponies. So we'll head over to the front. That was the one that I
So
thought was the
he
best.
just said that Seabiscuit was just filmed here. The movie Seabiscuit years ago was filmed here with Jeff Bridges at this racetrack.
Well, that right here, the diamond right there is Bill Mott. That's the Saddle Club of Bill Mott. He's a legendary Hall of Fame trainer. This is right here, you're looking at what they call the morning line. This is, we nickname it the Wall Street of Saratoga. We're going to tell you a lot of the different jobs at the track as we go through, and one being is a jockey agent. So they hang out here in the morning. Just like any athlete, they get to have an agent, and that jockey agent is allowed to have 2 jockeys and a bug rider, which is known as an apprentice. And a lot of action comes back here. You got, so now you got the jockey agent trying to get him out for his groom. And so you have the trainers, you'll have syndication, which is real common today. You don't have to be a Vanderbilt to have a horse. It's one of 10, 20, 30 people get together and they can syndicate and they can come back here.
So we're headed back to the stables now, where the horses are. It's over.
So we're gonna head around this way, guys.
How's it going?
Over on the
92
Oklahoma
barns,
track.
he's saying,
The
is
Oklahoma
here.
track is across the street, and that Oklahoma track was built in 1902. It got that name because the folks in Colorado may appreciate this. Back then, in 1902, Oklahoma was way out west. And trainers who had the stable over there used to complain, "My God, I'm so far out, it's like I lived in Oklahoma." True story.
Do the owners bring their own staff to take care of their horse?
No,
or do they
trainers.
use the...
Trainers. Very rarely would you unless you were a Paul Mellon or somebody ultra rich, and I'll talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Jobs in the old day, they called them the blacksmith. They still use the expression back here, but now they're aluminum. So they call it's the Furrier. Another dangerous job, as you can see. Thank you. But you think it's like a horse's. The hoof's like a fingernail. Okay, and so they'll have It looks like he's getting hurt, but they actually get to like it as they get older because it's like getting a pedicure and a new pair of shoes. They don't feel anything when they're hammering in. And I like when they start to do the front part and they're just saving and it's like he's getting a pedicure. So like, they're not quite as frisky as you would think getting them on, or I wouldn't have you so close. What's the most common?
So they're changing the shoes on the horses, and the tour guide is going over this for us, and it says it doesn't injure the horse. They actually like it.
Not necessarily.
And he said the horses, this is why we're up close. It won't hurt
Once
us.
they get too long, they're more liable to have injuries. This one, Kong loves to fight.
So, anyway, if you live in the dormitories, you can see one right there. There you go. If you live in the dormitories, you have to do your room, a hot water, or an exercise rider. So, if you haven't seen a hot water come around, but you've seen an exercise rider, this room and these shops are all very
know, all these yachts will tell you, it all contains one of the theories of the last of the horse. So we can walk to get down here. We can walk across.
He's actually going over the dormitories now, right, that they have here.
Very close-knit community, mostly Latino, and one of those Spanish back here. And they're air conditioned now, and they have a dormitory. I mean, they have a rec center across the street, health, you know, where they have basketball courts, soccer, now a pavilion.
So now we're at the starting gate, and they're going to show us the starting gate, how the horses, explain what the starting gate's all about.
Welcome to beautiful Saratoga. My name is Gaz Rodriguez. I'm an assistant starter for the New York Racing Association, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what we do in the morning and also how this equipment works. At the end of the chute, we have the main gate. That's the one we use for the race in the afternoon. These gates are fully padded and rubberized for protection of the horse, the rider, and ourselves. The gates are powered by two 12-volt batteries that we recharge every day. And the way they work, on the front doors, on each set of doors, on one of the doors on the side, there is a small box. In this box, there is a magnet. When we turn on the power, all these magnets are active at the same time. When we put the doors together, it's the magnet that holds the doors closed. Also, on each door on the side, there is a spring and a clip. So when we turn off the power at the start, all the magnets are deactivated at the same time, releasing the doors. The springs on the side will pull the doors open. Once they're open, the clips will trap the doors, and this is to avoid the doors to bounce back and hit the horse or the rider. If something like this happens, then it's up to the stewards to review the start. If they believe the horse had a first stop because of the gate, the horse is declared a non-starter, and everybody gets a refund on this horse, unless the horse wins the race, of course.
So that tour was pretty good. We liked it. I recommend getting here early to get the breakfast. So if this is your first time watching, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe. If you'd like to receive future notifications, hit the bell. And if you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up to let us know what you like. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again soon.